Yay.
Woohoo.
We are live.
All right.
Yes.
It's go time.
Okay, perfect. If anybody that has my phone number would text me and let me know that they can see some gorgeous bright pink slides right now, that would be awesome.
Beautiful.
Heatherly, I texted you.
Perfect.
I can see it too.
Okay,
Yep.
great.
We're good.
Awesome. Cool. I've got people texting me.
I just love this. I am so freaking excited.
Me too. Oh
This
my gosh.
I can't believe we get to do this.
Awesome. Tony says she can see us. We're good. Hi, Tony.
Good.
Hello, hello, and cheers. Life is beautiful. And we're so excited to do this tonight.
Yes.
All right.
One more minute and I will get started. Wait till 8 p.m. and then we'll get going.
Give everybody a chance to hop on a little bit.
Get your wine or tea.
Yeah.
Get comfy. Get comfy.
Get comfy. We are like seriously comfy.
Yeah,
I'm
Yes.
in my bed.
Yes, I'm in my bed. I have my PJs on, got my Fire Up Chips t-shirt on.
Fire tips.
I didn't even go there.
I know you didn't even go there. Oh, okay.
No, you didn't go there. Where's your liquor t-shirt?
It's on the floor.
I know. Cool. All right.
Yay.
And you
Okay,
guys, just because of like the way that YouTube Live works now, unless somebody's like super smart and has a different way that they'd love to message me about, just with the new YouTube Live, you can't see our beautiful faces, which a couple of us actually did wash our hair, which is amazing, and see the slides at the same time. So that's why you're hearing awesome voices, but we do want you to see the visuals. So I'm going to shut up and let Melissa take it. I just wanted to say why you couldn't see both.
Perfect. Awesome, you guys. I am going to go ahead and get started. Text me if you need me to pause or if there's any hiccups. But I want to respect everyone's time. So hello, everyone. Thank you so much for hopping on with us this evening. My name is Melissa Breslin. I will be sharing tonight along with Alexandra Street, Heather Lee, and Suzanne. We are so incredibly honored, you guys, to have all of you with us. We certainly appreciate you taking a little bit of time away from your loved ones to be with us and hear what we have to share. You guys, we don't take it lightly whenever we invite someone to learn about what we do. We're not in the business of having bodies in our downline and not recognizing the life that's there. Please know, whoever invited you here tonight really sees a beautiful light in you. And we're so honored to have you with us. You guys, we the way we see our business, this is a sisterhood. We travel together. We do these webinars together. We drink wine in our PJs. We're so passionate about what we do. So we're so honored that you're here. We're really, really excited to share with you tonight. I'm going to briefly share my story on how I got started with Beachbody. And then Heather Lee, Alexandra, and Suzanne are going to share as well. And then we just have a brief PowerPoint for you guys so that you can sort of gain insight to what we do, what our company has to offer. So before the slides get rolling, I'm just going to share a little bit about myself, and then the other girls will share, and then we will get going. So, okay, you guys, I got started with Beachbody 2.5 years ago. I was a new college grad. I was also a newlywed. I have my background in marketing and my bachelor's in business, but I've always had a really big passion for fitness and for working with people. I was introduced to Beachbody through my mom, Suzanne. She'll also be sharing with you shortly Beachbody is sort of a family business for us. My mom, Suzanne, and my sister, Alexandra, are all coaches. It's something we're really passionate about, not just because of us, but just because of what it's done for our family. Prior to Beachbody, I'd worked as an office administrator for a small industrial painting company. And then my husband and I were moved to Atlanta, Georgia. I was obviously needing to start a new career. And I really, I wanted something that would allow me freedom and flexibility. I come from a family of entrepreneurs. So the entrepreneurial spirit is really runs strong with all of us. This sort of work is not foreign to us. And even prior to even considering becoming a coach, I had used P90X and TurboFire personally, and it had helped me lose over 40 pounds that I had gained through college. And I can't. There's probably not enough time for me to speak to express the changes that made in my life, just my own happiness and my own confidence. So I believed very strongly in our products and what I was representing. You guys, my story and my why at the beginning, why I got started is it's much different than what it is now. That's my root. That's what brought me to this. But I mentioned earlier seeking a career that allowed me freedom, flexibility, that really came full circle this past September. My family and I went through a very significant loss. My brother-in-law passed away on September 11th, very unexpectedly. And our world stopped. My family and I were able to completely step away for over a month to just be with each other and grieve. And returning to Beachbody was a huge part of our healing process. I can't express what it was like to be able to have that choice of when I returned to work, and not have a pressure of a boss telling me when I couldn't and when I could and could not, just take my time to deal with that loss and that rebuilding period. And not only has fitness played a huge role in our healing, but also personal development and growth. And you'll hear more about that later. Beachbody really believes wholeheartedly in personal development. That's one of our core activities as a coach is personal development, personal learning, personal growth, professional development. Having that positive outlet to turn to in such a debilitating time was incredibly meaningful and healing. It's a blessing in our lives. It's a blessing to myself and my husband and to my family. We're so passionate about what we do. So I'm gonna let the other girls kind of give their take on it. And thank you guys. Thank you for listening. I'm so happy to have you here. Go ahead, ladies.
Well, I think I'm up next, Melissa, and my name is Suzanne Beck, and Melissa is my daughter. I'm so proud of you. That was awesome. I actually am a 4-star diamond coach, which means nothing other than I am a coach that is successful, and I've also helped leaders be successful on my team as well. So I'm a 4-star diamond coach. I have been a coach with Beachbody for 6 years. Oh my gosh, 6.5 almost now. And it's just crazy to me, where I started and where I am right now. I started back with just doing P90X. My husband and I did it together. 6 years ago, we had some extra money from Christmas, and we had watched the infomercials probably 50 times, and decided to do it. And we got really good results. I knew nothing about coaching at the time, and just wanted to know what was next, and that kind of led me into finding coaching. I need to back up just a little bit because I had mentioned that Melissa is my daughter, but I am a mom of 4, actually. 2 of my daughters are coaches, Alexandra Street and Melissa Breslin. I have 2 boys as well. And my husband and I have been married 30 years this year. So just to kind of back up a little bit about that, I'm also a grandma. And I am a Go Mama, which is my name, which has now been shortened to Goey, which I'm really proud of because I'm pretty sure I'm the only Goey in the world. Anyways, So yeah, 6 years ago, had no idea what coaching was. I got into it just, we did P90X. I was looking for what to do when we were done. I had no idea, and stumbled upon coaching at that point. At that point, this is back, back when the economy was just a mess. My husband is self-employed. He owns an industrial painting business. It's family owned. It's been in the family forever. We were both working at the time together, and I was working part-time with him, and we were in a really tough time at that time. I had kids that were in college. I had two in college. Melissa and Alex were both in college. Eric, my third, was starting college in the fall. My youngest, Seth, was in high school, starting high school, in everything you could even imagine: football, basketball, baseball, music, golf. I mean, you name it. But we were really struggling at the time, and being self-employed, so many people were losing their businesses, and my husband was definitely one that we were blessed to have work coming in, but we were not able to we were not able to bring in an income for ourselves, just because we were having trouble getting paid. It was just this vicious cycle. And so what we ended up doing is not taking a paycheck ourselves, and so that we could pay our employees. So needless to say, it was a really, really tough time. We had a lot going on. Alex was getting married. We were in the process of having to pay for a wedding, put kids through college. We had a lot going on. So anyways, I stumbled upon coaching. And right away, it just was something that I was really super interested in, but I had a lot of doubts just for myself and my capabilities. And anyways, so I did, I ended up taking the plunge. I became a coach, and it purely was to really take the financial pressure off of my husband, who was working countless hours. I mean, at least 12-hour days on a daily basis, and just for us to get by. And that was my big why at the time. It was literally to bring him home. I wanted to help and contribute, and I knew that we needed another income aside from that. So that, that's why I got started. What I found in the process was this amazing community of just support and love, and just to keep the time down a little bit, I know we all have to share our stories. Here we are, 6 years later, and I've been able to do just that. I've been able to definitely contribute to our financial situation. I started earning six figures, I think probably 3 years ago, and I was able to quit my job with my husband and coach full time. We have paid off our mortgage. We've, I've hit financial goals that were, super important to me. And not only that, but what I've created and just being able to have my daughters do this with me has been probably the absolute biggest blessing of my entire life, is to share this with them. And this has become such a family thing that we are not only helping others, but they're able to provide for their families, and they're also able to, we're leaving a legacy for our family and for generations to come, which is really, really exciting to me. So along, as Melissa had talked about a little bit, just the being able to take some time off of work and be able to just spend some time together has been a huge blessing. But to do this together, you truly are, when you become a coach with our team, you truly are entering a family where we love and support each other. So to me, that's the biggest blessing. But anyways, I know that others, I know Heather Lee and I know that Alex want to share their story as well. So I want to go ahead and pass that over to you, who's ever next.
Awesome. Thank you so let me down my volume. I'm hearing myself echo and it's throwing me off. Okay, guys. Thank you so much, Suzanne and Melissa, for sharing your stories. My name is Alexandra Street. Please call me Alex. I'm a one-star diamond coach here at Beachbody. This is like, I've drank the blue Kool-Aid. This is my jam. I absolutely love it. It's my heart and soul. So I'm so excited to be able to share my story with you guys. And I really, really think it's important that when you're meeting coaches and you're wondering, dude, is this for me? That you try and find yourself in pieces of our story. So as coaches, we share a little bit of where we've been, but also where we're going. So I get that opportunity to share with you now. I am that coach who probably will hit a lot of places, a lot of similarities with a lot of you. I was terrified of home businesses. I thought, yeah, right, that is not what people like me do. My story starts back actually quite a few years ago, almost about 10 years ago. I was a teen mom, so any of you who are young moms, I can absolutely relate to you. I had gained a significant amount of weight with my son, and I kind of fell in love with fitness through trying to get back to my baby body, pre-baby body. And my mom was actually the one to help me through that. Kind of became obsessed with like working out and eating clean, and it just became such a fascinating topic for me. And I was so moved by my transformation, not just physically. I was able to lose quite a bit of weight, about 50 pounds, but mentally, because of who I had to become to get to that point. And it encouraged me to go to school actually for psychology and to help people, and I just have always loved health and fitness. She had approached me about coaching quite a few times, and I had worked my way through college. I was working full time and also going to school and all that. And I'd always said, absolutely not, do not ask me again. If I would have been invited to this tonight, I probably would have been like, yeah, I'll go, and then like not show up. So thank you for those who have showed up. But then, so one day, fast forward a little bit, I had gotten married. My husband and I were high school sweethearts, and we had gotten married, and we were trying to do life, right? We're trying to get that foundation. He was in the Marine Corps at the time, so we were all Marines, but we just, you know, life happened to us, and I found myself getting out of college thinking that, oh my gosh, like if I can get through college as a teen mom, then the world is my oyster. I can do anything, right? So that was kind of not the case. I got hit with a lot of thanks and no thanks letters for everything that I was trying to get a job in. My husband had been laid off, so we had absolutely no income besides my own coming in, and I was working multiple jobs just trying to make ends meet. And you know that feeling when there's like too much month left at the end of the money? Like that was us all the time. So one day I looked at our bank account to actually go get groceries, and we had bills due, and there was $29.97 in our bank account. And I was just like, oh my gosh, maybe I need to look into this. So I ended up messaging my mom, and my whole goal, you guys, was to make $20 a week. I really just wanted to be able to go to happy hour with like the girls from work or get Starbucks and not have to apologize. And like, I didn't want to have to bring, you know, lunch to work. I wanted to be able to go out. And so the extra $20 a week was what could do that for me. So I could go maybe once or twice and just have a little bit of free money, right? So I didn't expect to fall in love with this business. It was clearly supposed to be a stepping stone. Problem was, I did fall in love with it. I fell in love with the products, the integrity, the family, and the community. I think that's going to be such a common theme tonight. And then also, I kind of figured out like, wow, I could really make this my career. Like my sister said, we are an entrepreneurial family. I like being my own boss. I hate being an employee. I'd rather watch my fingernails grow. Anyways, I started thinking like, wow, maybe I could do this. So I decided to go for it. And I ended up being able to bring myself home financially. Beachbody's been such a blessing. We've been on multiple vacations. Just this year alone, I've taken 6 weeks of vacation just to do whatever, and still been paid through all of that. But the biggest thing that Beachbody has done for me, you guys, and this is where everybody needs to grab a tissue, is I'm the one who lost my husband 3 months ago on September 11. And yes, it's very sad, but Beachbody is definitely the thing. I can tell you right now, and this is where I'm going. This is kind of like where it all came full circle to me. And I just believe that God put this into my life for an absolute reason. Like, there was a reason I had $29 in my bank account and like decided to like swallow my pride and try this working at home thing, right? Or just listen to see what it could do. Because I didn't have to worry about a paycheck coming in. I could focus on my own healing. I could focus on helping my son, and I get through this stepping stone and get through this transition period. I could focus on growing and just taking the next step. I didn't have a boss breathing down my neck, but also not just getting through this time, getting through, like, I know for a fact, like, this is the thing that is going to provide my son and I absolute freedom. It's like, I'm not going to have to worry about working a minimum wage job or trying to make ends meet as a single mom right now. I can, provide for him the life that my husband and I dreamed of. And now I get to do it for the two of us because that's just the right thing to do, right? And what I've really realized after going through all this is that time, it's not money, you guys. Time is our most precious commodity because we can't get it back. We can't. And what Beachbody coaching has allowed me to do, I got to be home with my husband. We don't see when these things are coming. He died in a tragic accident. There's, any of us tomorrow could wake up and our lives could be completely changed and just, 180. But this business and what I did, prior to in our dreams and goals has allowed me the time to make sure like I'm going to be okay. I don't have to worry about this anymore. I can provide the life that I want, and I get the time and the freedom from the financial gains that it brings when you bless other people to be able to give my son the life he deserves and to be with the people that I love when I want, where I want. And I can give to people. I can give of my time and spend it wisely because we all know that we're only promised today, right? So that is my story. Where I'm going from here, I'm going to the top, you guys. This team is going to the top, and we are looking for people with the exact same drive and passion who want to do the exact same thing and to bless lives in the meantime and help bring others to the top with them. So that's my story. I'm going to pass it off to Heather Lee. You guys, she's going to freaking rock your world. I'm so excited for you to hear from her.
Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. I'm officially nominating myself as the third sister, so you're welcome. And I'm just gonna take that assumption right there. And then you guys see Molly in the very top middle. She was supposed to be with us here tonight. She had a surgery on Friday, and unfortunately the pain medicine has made her very, very sick. So we do miss her tonight. So just so you're like, oh, maybe you're like wondering where's the fifth person. So I just wanted to honor her and say where she's at tonight. So I am the person that you would have never thought would have become the coach. So I'm gonna rock your world a little bit here, but I need to say it at the beginning so the rest of it makes sense. I was not online at all prior to coaching. I had no Facebook, no Instagram, no YouTube, no Snapchat, no nothing. I don't even think Snapchat was around, but whatever. Prior to coaching. So if you're thinking like, oh, I don't have like a huge network, I don't know if a lot of people that would be interested. Okay, so that was me. When people say I had no Facebook friends, like I didn't even have a Facebook. So, but if I had a Facebook, you would have thought from the outside looking in that I had absolutely everything together and I had no reason to become a coach. I had a budding corporate career, a great marriage. There was no outside reason that anybody would have ever even invited me to a webinar like this tonight. On the inside though, I craved freedom and I knew that 2 weeks of vacation in the corporate world was not gonna cut it for me. So 2 years ago, actually how I got started was that I was looking for a discount because I don't know if you know me, but I really like an amazing sale. And if any of you guys missed the express sale, I've got a pile of it on my floor. But I was looking for a discount on my Next Fitness program. I had worked out with Insanity 6 years ago prior to getting married, and I got freaking ripped. And so I was looking for my next program, and I went online and I saw that you could become a coach and get a discount. So I said, well, I think I'll do this. I did not know what it was, had absolutely no clue. I was the dumbest person when it came to when I was signing up. I had no idea what I was doing. But when I got into it and I saw what other people were doing and I was watching people that were being so successful and they were taking these vacations, I was like, oh boy, howdy, this is what I've been looking for. And then I just made a decision. I made a decision to go all in. As a coach, I can tell you as of about 2 weeks from now, I will have traveled 8 weeks of this year. We're actually leaving to go sailing in a couple of weeks, so we'll be gone for like 10 days. So this has provided me the freedom that I so desperately wanted. I would get such anxiety when I was asking for time off. Were they going to pay me? Was I out of vacation? Just all those things that you go through whenever you're putting in that slip leave or sending the email to your boss. So I was that person with maybe you have a shiny degree hanging on a wall and you're like, oh, this must be it because this is what everybody told me was it. But something in you feels a little bit different. I can 100% relate to you on that. So I want to, I'm going to do the first couple of pages of our presentation. And again, we really want to honor your time. So I'm going to move through these very, fairly quickly. I want to give you enough information, but not take up too much of your time. So Beachbody started in 1998. When I missed a slide, I knew it by heart though. Beachbody started in 1998, so maybe you recognize names like Power 90, or some people have mentioned P90X. Since 1998, we have added so much to our catalog, and the only reason that this is important for you is it says that we have something for everyone, and we're able to meet people where we're at, where they're at, excuse me. We're the peer support for people. We are the reason that people don't give up on their fitness programs. I believe the statistic is 70% of people that, start some kind of new workout program quit. They fail. And failure is, an interesting word, but they quit. We're the reason that people don't fail, and we have, well over a 90% ratio of helping people, bring them through these programs because we've been there. We've all been through these journeys, and we're still on our journeys ourselves. So this just goes through, these are like the fancy graphics of like our revenue growth. All this shows you is that we're growing as a company, we're growing as a team, we know where we're going, and we know what the heck we're doing. So there is a massive health crisis in the United States. You can literally just go to your local Popeyes and see that this is a problem. Or really any restaurant though. I go in and my heart breaks every single time, I see these beautiful young girls, that are severely overweight, and and it's no judgment whatsoever. It's simply that my heart hurts for them, and I want to be able to teach their mothers and them a different way so they can cook healthy meals, so they can cook in the right portions. That is simply our job, and we have the tools to be able to show them that we can affect not only, you, your family, but generations to come just by one simple decision of, deciding to join us as a coach. What makes Team Beachbody unique? We're the ones that put all the pieces together. Currently, there's not another company that combines fitness, nutrition, the peer support, which is us, the coaches, and the rewards and incentives that we give to people for finishing a program. Beachbody rewards people just for finishing something and getting amazing results. You send in your before and after pictures, you get a cool t-shirt. Like, who doesn't want a cool t-shirt? I want all the t-shirts. And then every single year they give away hundreds of thousands of dollars, just as like, hey, you did a great job. You completed this program. This is just, for customers to say, hey, great job. You are ending the trend of obesity. This is really powerful. And this is where kind of my section ends. I'm going to let these other ladies pick up, but I just want to, impress upon you that if you are considering joining our team and somebody invited you tonight, maybe it was myself or one of these other amazing ladies or somebody on our team, like this is not to sound rude or exclusive whatsoever, but we really don't accept like everybody with just like a pulse and a social security number. Like people that come onto our team, we want to be like family, because eventually, maybe not right away, but eventually we'll start traveling together. We'll start seeing each other at retreats or events or whatever. I just got to spend an amazing weekend with all of these ladies that you see. We're here virtually, but we were in the flesh together drinking wine just a few weeks ago. So we want you to be part of our sisterhood. We want you to, we want to like click with you and dive with you and be able to just like chill and hang out till 3 a.m. and then, bust button business the next day. Like we want those kind of partners. So I just wanted to throw that out there just because, I love these ladies so much. I love what we've been able to do and partner with. And so those are the people that we're specifically looking for. So definitely not just everybody. So if you've gotten an invite, that's already like a huge like, hey, we kind of like you kind of deal. So anyway, I am going to let these ladies continue as far as like just kind of our product integrity and what we stand for as a company.
Okay, you guys, yes. Oh my gosh, awesome job, Heatherly. Product integrity, incredibly, incredibly important. As coaches, you guys, we really pride ourselves on this subject. We are not a business that does not stand by our products. We're incredibly proud to represent everything we have to offer. And that's why we feel so incredibly safe recommending it to our clients and as well as our families. I know, let's see here. Specifically, speaking of Shakeology, you know, this is like, I know the slide is showing Shakeology. It's, you know, we use this ourselves. This is something that I drink every day. My husband drinks it, my mom, my sister, my brothers, my dad. It's, you know, it's just, it's an incredible product. The ingredients are naturally sourced from superfoods from all over the world. It's not something superficial. It's not a weird meal replacement that you'll find at GNC. It's something that we really stand behind. It really sets us apart from our competitors. It's very special to us. It kind of slides us into our next slide, my one meal every day. And I'm really just going to really speak very highly about Shakeology just for a minute. I just can't say how fabulous it is, you guys. I've been drinking it for a long time. In fact, even longer than before I was coaching. I drank it before then. So this isn't like a little coach spiel of like, oh, you should drink Shakeology because I'm a coach and you should, you know, it's not that. I've just noticed, you guys, in my personal health and as well as my husband's, he went through some health problems prior to, hang on, I want to make sure my mute button wasn't on. It's not. Okay. Both my husband and I, even with myself being in shape, I really, blood pressure is a big deal to me. I've gone into the doctor for physicals, you know, exercising every day and being in shape, but my stress level can really get to me and my blood pressure can get really high. And Shakeology has been something that's really helped me deal with that and, kind of, I guess, conquer that issue that I had. Okay, this is just a fun fact, just to get away from all the health benefits. Okay, you guys, my hair is growing so fast. I'm someone who, and everyone who knows me can, like, okay, I am the girl, like, I have acrylic nails, extensions, I'm, like, oh, I don't look fake, but, like, I'm that girl, like, I'm really into, like, girly stuff. I love hair and nails and makeup. I've been wearing extensions religiously for, like, the past 3 years. And I've never been to a point until now, like drinking Shakeology consistently, to where I feel comfortable going without them. I don't know if anyone noticed today, I did not wear my extensions and my hair was down and I was feeling so on top of the world. So side note, it's just fun because we're all girls and, you know, we like hair. So, you know, besides that, the beautiful thing about Shakeology is, like Heatherly said, it's going to meet you where you're at. I mentioned that, both my husband and I'm not going to say that we have high blood pressure. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that if there's one thing that maybe it's a weak point of ours, that maybe stress can get to us, blood pressure is one of those things. And this is something that kind of helps our body kind of do what it's supposed to do, and kind of take over and have that, you know, fuel. So it'll meet you where you're at. There's so many benefits, you guys. Whoever invited you here tonight would be so honored to help you learn a little bit more about it. Moving on to the next slide, we're going to just touch on, you know, proven results, you guys. Anything that we recommend to you is something that we've done ourselves. Anything that we recommend to our clients, we're doing ourselves. Joelle is pictured. She's a brand new mom. She is so incredibly sweet. She's such an amazing coach. And she's really just an amazing testimony to what Beachbody offers. I can promise you we will never, you know, there's nothing we've ever done that we recommend to our clients that we've never done ourselves. You know, we're not in the business of, you know, selling a program and abandoning our people, because we're doing it with you. You know, when you start day one, we're starting day one. You know, when you're like, oh man, plyo sucked, we're like, yeah, that was hard, but we did it, and let's high five. We do every program together. We recently, there's a big group of us that are all doing Core to Force. It's one of our new programs, and we're loving it. And it's just fun. We're experiencing it together. We're bouncing ideas off of each other about how to share it, how to market it. It's impacting our lives, and it's just something that we're very passionate about. Okay, next slide. What does a coach actually do? Actually, hang on. Let's see here. Am I skipping a slide? Just a minute, guys. Okay, what is a coach? Okay, you guys, a coach is one of two things, and it is not the category on the right, or I'm sorry, the left. A coach does not have to be a fitness or nutrition expert. None whatsoever. Like listening to our stories, you can tell we're not, none of us have backgrounds in fitness or nutrition. It doesn't make us illegitimate. It just means that this is a business that you can learn. We're not already at our fitness and nutrition goals because we're women and we're always a work in progress. Everyone has goals that they're always trying to meet, and that's okay. And that's what's fun. That's what's so exciting about having girlfriends that you can do that with. You do not have to be an experienced salesperson. Oh my God. I cannot believe that Central Michigan University honored me a marketing degree. I am so bad at sales. It is not my forte. It is not my thing. I am like, if you tell me you don't want to do something, if you don't want a product, I'm like, okay, cool. I am not the one that's going to be like car salespeople. Or like the people at Costco, oh my God, they are relentless. I do not believe that they don't work on commission because they are good. Dang. Okay, what a coach is. Okay. You guys, we're real people. We're sharing how people can change their lives and achieve their goals. Because like I said before, we're doing it with you. We're committed to being proof that our products work. It's not that when you become a coach, you have to go on this diet. You don't have to turn into this fitness robot. But we do ask that you commit to a better, or I don't want to say better, commit to improving. We're all, that's human nature. We're all improving. We're all always learning. We're always developing. And we're doing it together. So, okay, next slide. What does a coach actually do? I know that this is one of the most common questions that I get asked. In fact, my mom and sister and I were asked this last night. A lot of people see our post. They see this camaraderie that we have, that we're working out all the time, but they don't really understand quite actually what we do. I'll do my best to sum it up. Like we said in the slide, in the first slide, coaches teach others to create physical and financial wealth unapologetically, so that they can show up in the world in a bigger and more audacious way. Like I said, we're not people who are weirdly into fitness or super salesy. We're wives, we're mothers, we're sisters, we're friends who have a passion for people, for fitness, and in business. The best way to sum it up. We work mainly on social media, like the slide shows. It's this coach on Facebook. She's sharing her thing. So what you see us doing on Facebook or Twitter, Instagram, or wherever you follow us, is we're sharing our lives, we're sharing our journeys. This is our life's passion. We're very, very passionate about what we do. We all came into this for such different reasons, but we share that common love for helping others succeed in their lives to their fullest potential. When you join us, we will mentor you and support you and partner with you. Like Heather Lee said, we're not the business who will, partner with anyone with a pulse and a social security number. We're looking for not only business partners, but just sisters to join us. We're in this mission to make this, our lives as big and as wonderful as they can be. And we want to do that with as many people as we can. Everyone on this call are people who, we just spent, an amazing weekend just connecting and talking. And I really can't I can't express that, how wonderful that is. So, we really, we hope that, this webinar is really meaningful, and you know, we would love to mentor and support you and partner with you. So I'm going to give the other ladies a little chance to give their insight. So yeah, take it away, girls.
All righty. Well, I think I'm up next, and this is Suzanne again. I'm not sure if you can see my face or not. Anyways, benefits of being a coach. Well, first of all, you set your own work hours, which to me is awesome. I mean, we have coaches who work first thing in the morning. We have coaches who build their business at night. If you're a busy mom, if you work full time, we're all busy. And the beauty of this is that you can decide when you're going to work. I have coaches who work full time, have busy families, and they get up, maybe an hour before they go to work, and they work at that time, or they work in those mom cracks, like we like to call, where, you have those little bits of free time if you have children at home, like when they're napping, or just those little bits of time. It doesn't have to be all at the same time. It can be a half hour here, half hour there, but you decide, which is the beauty of this. You decide. My coach, Mindy, who got me started with this, built a huge business after she put her kids to bed. She was working 50 hours a week, full time, and she was busy, like had a 1-year-old, and you guys know what that's like. Oh my gosh. And she was able to build an outstanding business after her kids went to bed, and worked a few hours after that. She called it her power hour, in which she got her to-do list done. And anyway, so you set your own hours. You make it work for you. You can focus on either being part-time or full-time. That's totally up to you. It's what you want to get out of it. Build it online or in person. I would say 99% of my business has been built online on social media, most of it being on Facebook. And that allows me to meet people all over the country, all over Canada, versus being just in your community, just in your circle of friends. Being able to build that business online is huge. And I don't do anything in person. There's no parties. There's no, I don't have to be away from my family. I make it to fit my life, not me to fit that. So that is a really cool thing. And you share your passion, and you attract people by doing it. And and I hope you're seeing kind of a something here together where we're all kind of flowing here, where it's like I think that's what happens. You get so excited about it, and you can't help but it becomes like this lifestyle, and you can't help but share. And because you're just, like Melissa said, you are on this journey. You are walking this journey right alongside someone else. And that attracts people to you. So you just share you be you do your thing. And you're going to attract people who are just like you as well. And we'll go on down to the next slide. So rewards. So first of all, you get 25% commissions from any sales from your site. And also, and that's, everything is done through, you will get a website. Everything is done through there. You don't have to stock product. You don't have to, purchase everything. Beachbody takes care of us. We don't have to do any of that. We have a website that we can send people to. And you get 25% commission from any and all sales from your website. You also get a 25% discount as a coach from all product. So you can order anything and receive that 25% discount. So it's a really, really cool thing. There are bonuses for team growth. And that's where this is where the business gets lucrative. If you and you can do it any way you want to. I have coaches on my team who enjoy just being, just doing challenges with people and helping a few people here and there. And then I also have coaches on my team who are, who want to make that full-time income, but still work part-time, who want to earn that six-figure income and above. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to say that every person on this webinar is one of those people. And so there are bonuses that we receive for team growth. And basically that's just, you know what? It's you plus another who wants to help someone else. It's all of you. I always say alone I can do only so much, but together we can like change the world. We can just help thousands and thousands of people. And Beachbody has a bonus system for that, that when we come together as a team and we help and everyone helps, everyone gets a bonus for that volume, for helping others. So there are trips. Oh my goodness. I have been to so many amazing places that I would have never have gone without Beachbody. I promise you. Trips are, Beachbody rewards their coaches, and trips are one of them. And I tell you what, I've been to Disney, I've been to Cancun, I've been to Jamaica, I've been to, oh goodness, to where else? I'm trying to think. The Bahamas. I've been to Cabo. I've been to, it's just, the trips are so freaking amazing. I've been on 2 cruises where they literally chartered the entire ship just for us and gave that to us, and we earned that. But I mean, it's just, it's amazing, and how much fun you have. It's incredible. There's recognition, which is really, really cool, because how much, I think everyone feels that need to be recognized. I think everyone wants to know that they've done a good job. They want to know that they're making a difference. They want to be celebrated. And with Beachbody, you will be celebrated. And that's something that's very, very important to all of us on our team. It's like, it's so good to be able to recognize somebody and to celebrate them and to love and support them. And so recognition between t-shirts and just fun stuff, but just the, to feel appreciated and know that that you're valued and that you're appreciated. That's something that is very, very, very important to me. And I just know how good that feels. And it's really cool to be able to do that and to be able to receive it as well. So that's something to look forward to. Learning and personal development. Training and personal development is so important at Beachbody. They truly believe that you need to grow first as a person before you can help someone else. And they're always, always offering and encouraging trainings and personal development. Even in our online office, we have a success tab, success on demand, where we constantly we're learning from the greats. We're learning, we have books and trainings and all these things that we do individually but whole as a team, leader retreats, all these different things. It's amazing. So the growth personally is huge. Shall we go on to the next slide? So when you become a coach, you are absolutely not left alone. I know that was a big fear of mine, because I was so, I didn't believe in who, I was worried about that. I was afraid of failing. But that is absolutely not the case here. Every single person who becomes a coach will get exclusive trainings. We'll get a welcome gift. This planner is freaking amazing, you guys. This is a welcome gift that you get you started right away. You'll not have to ask. It's like everything is there for you. There's training sites. There are elite trainings. Everything is there for you. When you become a coach, you are welcomed into this family and you are taken care of, and everything is there for you. Everything that you need is there for you. So let's see. What to expect from, can you go down just slightly? There we go. Okay, what to expect. What to expect from Misfit Republic or from Team Ignite when you join as a coach. First of all, you're going to get an elite new coach training because we're going to get you set up right away with that. Our goal is for you to be successful right away. And again, we begin with that, we grow from within, and we get you started right away. Weekly team calls, it's, that communication, that training again, weekly team calls where we get on the phone together, or we do like a live chat, kind of like a Zoom chat, and we're just every week we're there offering ideas and tips, and there's information, and we train you. Monthly team challenges, those are a ton of fun. There's team building events like the leadership retreats. There's so many things. There's like Super Saturday. There's and it depends on your team. Like, we love to get together, and we love to do wine. We love to go out. We love to just build together as a team and enjoy time together. Leadership training, Facebook team page. We have a team page where it's kind of like our home base, where we check in daily. Recognition and accountability, we kind of talked a little bit about that earlier. But as you can see from these slides, you guys, it's when you come in, you are part of such an amazing community of women, and they're from all walks of life. All walks of life. There's moms, there's everything. So you will not be alone. You will find that you absolutely love it. What's possible? This is really an exciting slide. Andrea, our beautiful friend and coach here, gave us a slide that kind of gives you an idea of her progression through, and I think it goes to like this 36th month in business, and what can happen when you decide. I mean, obviously this takes time. Obviously this takes a lot of hard work, and it takes that intention of, this for Andrea, she's going to build a full-time income. You get what you put into it. And this is just a slide that kind of gives you an idea of what is possible. And that's pretty freaking amazing. Pretty amazing. And if you know Andrea, she deserves every bit of it because she's such an amazing person. So, okay, so wait, is this one of those pyramid schemes? Oh my goodness. This one really drives me crazy. First of all, when I became a coach, I didn't even know what this meant. And then I kind of got the gist of it because I did hear that. But I tell you what, every organizational structure is like a pyramid. I mean, the whole pyramid scheme is totally illegal. It's totally, the definition's right there. The whole pyramid scheme is totally illegal. But as far as organizational structures, the military, any corporate, any corporation, is the way it's set up is like a pyramid. You have your CEO, and then you have your managers, and you have your supervisors, and then you have your employees. Same with the military. You have your commander-in-chief. You have all these things. So you have this head that, and then it just trickles down. The difference with Beachbody is that the difference with Beachbody is, if you can imagine, do you think that as an employee, if you're working in a company right now, do you right now have the capability, do you even have the opportunity to earn what the CEO makes or what the top leaders make? And truthfully, absolutely not. With Beachbody, that's what's different. The way we are set up, it doesn't matter. You are CEO of your business, and you get in what you put out. I have coaches I have been a coach for 6 years. I know coaches who have been coaching a year or 2 years that have gone beyond, financially beyond what I have. Andrea is an example who we just kind of saw her pay progression. she's been a coach for less than I have, and she's doing way, she's earning way more financially than I have. Every single person that comes into this business has the opportunity to do that. There is absolutely nothing holding them back. It all depends on what you want to put into it. So absolutely, it is not a pyramid scheme.
All right, guys, it's Alex again. This is where I jump in and we'll kind of let you meet a few other coaches who aren't on tonight, and we'll also talk about how you can get started with us. So, this is Blair right here. She's such a doll, but as, she was so kind to share her income with us as well. What you can see is that, this is not, if you have a pulse and a social security number, please sign up. There is work involved, but when you have the heart of a servant and you want to help people and you want to, make a difference in lives and you're willing to help others do the same, as you can see, as, her income increases, that's just the number of people that she's helped and served and made a difference in their lives. So there's Blair. She's a doll. Next, we have Noelle. A lot of people, when they first start, people think that there's always like this big success gap. Like everybody looks at like these pictures or they hear our stories or like, obviously like some of these income progressions on here and they just think like there's no way I could do that. But what if it's not about that? What if it's just, it's about like Noelle had incredible anxiety and just was able to overcome it and to be her best self and then got paid to do so. I mean, who doesn't want to be paid to like improve yourself? That's basically what coaches do, and we help other people, and it's just this great, grand, jolly thing. And then next we have Amber, who's super, super sweet. Oop, next slide. Thanks, Heatherly. So please meet Amber. She's amazing. I know her personally and got to share a lot of her heart at the retreat. This is somebody who, and I don't know if you guys can relate maybe this time of year, they were financially strapped and, taking loans out in order to visit family back home because they're a military family. I don't know how many of us maybe this time of year could raise our hands and say that maybe we're charging a lot of things on our credit card or we're trying to figure out how to buy gifts this year. What Beachbody has afforded Amber was not only the freedom to be able to see her family, but now they don't have to finance it to do it. She can just make it herself. But I like what she says here. When we talk about this, I'm here to tell you if this business works, if you work it. This is definitely not a sign up and get rich quick thing. I know that a lot of times at-home businesses can be promoted as such, but we're here to bust that. So, all right, next slide.
I'm getting just a little bit of feedback that some other people could not see the slides whenever other people than me was talking. So I am so sorry about that. You guys, clearly we are not, we're just women that want to help you. Okay, so maybe that fixed it. I clicked something different. Maybe Jeremy can message me. Okay.
All right, not a problem.
Keep going.
All right, next slide though.
Okay. Sorry, Jeremy's trying to call me.
No, you're fine. So, what can this business do for you? I want you to just think about what you've seen or heard in the stories. Have you felt a little bit of a Me Too moment when some of us were sharing and you were like, dude, I get her? That's what we're here for tonight. And this is what this business can do. If you had a little bit of like a Me Too moment, it could mean freedom for you. And freedom to me is the most important because, like I said earlier, it's that freedom to be with who you love, doing what you love, and spending time. Time is that thing we can't get back, you guys. This business can mean more time with your families, more time doing the things that you love, what matters to you, your priorities. And it's just a vessel. It is just a catalyst to help you achieve your big dreams and make your big impact on the world. So, next. There is, however, one disclaimer. Entrepreneurship is living a few years of your life like most people won't, so you can live the rest of your life like most people can't. I would be a huge hypocrite if I didn't tell you, and I don't want to scare you off, but I want you to know, we're being real and raw and honest with you from the get-go. This business will weed you out if your heart is not in the right place, and that's exactly why we are so particular about who we invite to our teams. You need to be able to be, willing to do the work like nobody else will, so it pays off in the long run. So just a disclaimer right there. let's get to how you can join, because I know a lot of you guys, it's getting late. You have families. Let's get this show on the road. We'll talk about some awesome bonuses that we have as well. But let's talk about how you're going to get started making your transformation. There are 2 ways that you can get started as a coach. The first one, and this is absolutely what I would suggest to you because, you know, why not? It's our challenge pack. This is going to save you the most money. You're going to have a $39.95 coach fee waive. So basically, you get to sign up as a coach, open your business. You're going to get your first fitness program. Your coach will help you pick out the one that's best for you. Your first shipment of Shakeology Home Direct. You'll get a trial month of Team Beachbody's club subscription, and that also includes on demand, which is basically like Netflix for fitness, which is amazing. So you can sign up that way. It's basically like the bundle deal. So sign up as a coach, get your program, get your Shakeology, get all set, and boom, you're ready to rock and roll. The second way is that you can sign up for $39.95 as a coach enrollment fee. You can also get your Shakeology on Home Direct at a 25% discount like we mentioned earlier. I will give you just a heads up, you guys. You spend actually the same amount of money either way, but with a challenge pack, you get your fitness program and so many other things. So you might as well just do that one. Also, just for fun, you guys, Beachbody is a huge military, like a huge supporter of that. So it's free for active duty, and I believe veterans too, and spouses, just one per family, I believe. So I will double check on that, but that is very cool too. Next, when you sign up as a coach, this is going to be included in your first month, but starting your second month, you're going to have a $16.95 business fee. And this is a business owner's dream, you guys. It's going to cover everything that you see on this slide. I mean, who wants to waste their time like trying to figure that out and trying to wear 50 million hats, right? They're going to take care of all of that behind the scenes for you, so you get to focus on being present and sharing your heart and soul with the people that you are helping the most. So that $16.95 is going to cover all that, and you are, again, ready to rock and roll. There's also no contracts or minimums, so if you get into this business and you're using it maybe for just accountability, you just want to be a part of this family, totally fine. You're not going to get kicked out. Also, if you sign up and you find out this isn't your jam, your heart and soul's not in it, you can cancel at any time. Beachbody does not want coaches who don't want to help people. So there's absolutely no fear and like, oh God, like what if I get into this and I don't like it? You can totally get out of it and make it work for you. Okay, so we're closing this up tonight. In the next 24 hours, thank you, Heather Lee. The person who invited you to this webinar is going to follow up and ask you some questions, so be ready for it. They are going to ask, what did you like best about this presentation? We're going to try and see where Beachbody is going to fit into your life, because we want this to complement it, not complicate it. Coaching is different for everybody, so we're going to figure out the best way that it works in your life. And then also we're going to chit-chat with you about which option is going to appeal to you most. Do you want to get fitness results and help other people, or do you just want to get results and focus on you right now? So make sure that you're thinking about that tonight as you are considering coaching. Okay, and the next slide, it'll be coming up in just a minute. You know, what we really want you to do is we want you to make money, but we also want you to make a difference. And when you see these pictures of, you know, us as a family, this is what we do. We are women. We are on a mission. We are making a difference. We're also making our dreams come true by making yours come true. And isn't that the best thing ever? I mean, you're not working for somebody to build their dreams. You're building your own, and you're doing it linked hand in hand with people who are going to love and support and celebrate you the entire way. All right, coming up on the last slide here.
I think the last one somehow disappeared, so maybe you could just explain it. Yeah, because I'm at 28 of 28, so yeah. Okay. We go with technology again.
Obviously, you don't have to be really good at technology. Okay, so the last slide that is not available, so just listen in really, really quick. We have a couple bonuses that we want to offer you guys because we want to respect your time. We also want to make sure that you are seeing success right away as a coach. But first of all, we want to thank you for spending the evening with us and being a part of this webinar. So we're offering you a really beautiful gift. We are going to send you some Nikes, Tiffany Blue Nike Frees, for joining as a coach on our team. Now, it's going to be a raffle. So how you can do it is tonight, if you sign up as a coach tonight, you message the person who invited you here. You're like, dude, I am freaking ready. You get signed up, get enrolled. Your name will go into a drawing 3 times. We're going to be doing the drawing on Wednesday. If you need the evening to think about it, and you message your coach, and tomorrow you're like, dude, I am freaking ready. Let's do this. your name will go in that drawing 2 times. And then if you're somebody who really likes to overthink things, like you don't know if this is for you or not, so you're going to think of every single possible thing, totally fine. By the way, your coach will answer all your questions. You still are going to be included with this drawing. And if you sign up by Wednesday at midnight Eastern Standard Time, your name will still go in the drawing for those Nikes, because we all know we all have personalities, and sometimes like you have your risk takers and you've got people who are ready to rock and roll, and then you've got people who just want to, like, you know, let it simmer a little bit. So anytime between Monday and Wednesday, depending on how ready and willing you are to get started, if you want to make money really quick, you want to get hooked up and started and ready to run now, you will be entered in the drawing to win those Nikes, and we will be announcing who won those later this week. The next thing that we want to offer you guys is, because we understand that when you're looking into a business like this, the last thing you want to do is like sign up and then have like this waiting period of like where you're working for free and not making any money, or you're spending more money than what you're bringing in and you're not seeing that return on investment yet. So we are going to offer you an elite training. It's a 5-day training. Our goal is that you will have made your first couple sales by the end of that week. So literally you could sign up, get started, boom, 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 and you've got money for Christmas. And our whole goal this, like tonight specifically, is you know, we want to make sure that we're bringing in that extra income for you so that Christmas has a little bit more peace and joy for you this year. So think about it. 5 days, maybe an extra $100, $200, $300. I mean, you guys, you've tried it this way. You already know what doesn't work. Otherwise, you wouldn't be on this webinar. We've showed you an answer. We've showed you we're going to take care of you. We showed you we're going to give you the steps and the love and support. So now it's up to you. How else are you going to bring in that extra money? Are you going to make a difference and make money at the same time? Or are you going to keep doing what you're doing and hope and pray for a miracle that could potentially be what you just watched right now? That's all I have.
Thank you so much, Alex. Like, you freaking crushed that. And thank you for everybody for wiggling in with our technical issues or technical whatevers. Whenever you do stuff like this live and it's not pre-recorded, you just have to roll with the punches. And sometimes there's no way we can expect what we're going to hit whenever we jump on together. So I really appreciate that. Like, no amount of preparing, which we all did all day long, getting not only our heads but our computers right, you know, can set us up for a live situation. It's just the way it is. So thank you guys so much for honoring us with your time. I know that some piece of everyone's story that they shared tonight, you know, resonated with you. Reach out to the person that invited you here tonight. And even if this is not for you, and we understand it's not for everyone, just thank them for inviting you tonight, because your life will never be the same past tonight with the information that you've received tonight, with, you know, the stories that you've been able to share with us. So give them the courtesy of thanking them, because it took a lot of guts for them to reach out to you. So I just want to throw that out there. So tell them thank you, because they believed in you and they saw something in you that they wanted to extend an invitation for tonight. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I can't wait to see so many of you in the new coach training. I can't wait for whoever gets the new Nike Kicks to be showing those off on Facebook, because I'm really jealous. I want a pair, but I'm going to partner with these amazing women so you get them instead of me. So I hope you have a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, all of the above. And I will see you in the 5-day new coach training so we can start building your business and getting you that extra cash for Christmas. So have a wonderful night, everyone. If anybody doesn't have anything else.
Amazing job. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you,
everybody.
Okay, perfect. Good night, everyone. Love you all, and see you soon. Bye-bye.